Hi, Rory. Should we back? Whoa, that's too close. Let's back it up. Okay, that's good. That's good. Rory, are you ready? Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name's Carissa. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Go ahead and like this video. I think it's somewhere down here. Go ahead and like the video. Give me a thumbs up. That helps our video out a lot. Go ahead and comment and tell me what you'd like to see on the channel. I'm definitely going to be sharing more in the life stuff, not just infertility. So let me know because I want to give you what you want to see. I don't know if that's what you wanted to see. Anyway, let's give you what you want to see, what you clicked on this video for, and it's to know what we did to get pregnant or the lifestyle changes that we made that I think contributed to us getting pregnant. Now, full disclosure, I'm not a doctor, okay? I mean, I may look like a doctor. No, I'm just joking. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if this is gonna work for everybody. I just know that my husband and I have gone through fertility treatment for 3 years. We've done 6 IUIs, 1 IVF cycle. We've had 2 miscarriages now, and we do not have a child. Our hearts were broken after our IVF cycle. We thought this was it, right? We thought this was it. And then we crashed and burned, and I never thought we'd get pregnant on our own. Never, not once. And then it happened in November. Now, if you're new, we did miscarry, but we still find hope in this pregnancy because we got pregnant naturally. So, like I said before, I'm gonna give you guys what you wanna see, what you wanna know, and the lifestyle changes that I made or that we made as a couple that I think really, really helped. So, let's get started. Okay, tip number 1. The first thing that I did is I went from not working out at all to working out every single day, So I was doing this challenge called the 100-day workout challenge, something like that. My friend Kelsey was doing it last summer when I was in my IVF cycle, and I couldn't really work out like that. I had just barely had surgery, so I was going to do it eventually, but I forgot and I spaced it and everything else, and I wasn't really working out anymore. Well, I decided, you know what? I need to help up here because that was the biggest reason I was doing it, was for my mental health. Infertility, it's really hard on you. Miscarriage is really hard on you. Life is really, really hard. So my mental health needed it. And if you watch Legally Blonde, you know that endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't shoot their husbands. So, hence the workout challenge. So I was sharing it on my Instagram, and I was working out every single day for 100 days. And I made it to about day 30, and I found out I was pregnant. I think that that is the biggest thing that I did to help us get pregnant. The reason is because exercising, well, number 1, it's really good for you. Number 2, it helps reduce inflammation in your body. So if you're like me and you think that you struggle with some kind of inflammation or inflammatory thing in your body, it helps so much. Not only does it help up here, but it helps everything overall. It helps gets the blood going. Now, I had to stop at day 60 because I had a DNC in December. So I had to stop at day 60, and I've picked it back up, and now I'm on day 20 today. Oh, I was gonna do, that's not 20. Day 20, oh shit, I did that again. If you aren't really into exercising, and if you want to get started, the best thing I'd say is to just go for a walk. Go for a mile walk and start there. The purpose is not to go as hard as you can, not to go Shaun T on everybody, is not to go all insanity. If you normally go for a walk, then go for a run. If you aren't very flexible, maybe do some yoga. It's all about moving your body. And so, yeah, so that is my first tip, is to move your body, to do this challenge with me. It is on my Instagram story highlights. Yes, I'm by the window. So here is my Instagram. Here is my 100 days. That is where you will find my highlights. Oh, right there. Anyway, and you can see some of the workouts I do. I try to share daily. Sometimes I don't share daily, but you know I'm doing it, and I love it when people tag me. So if you decide to join in on this little challenge, that would be awesome, because it's just becoming like a domino effect. So many other people are doing it, and it's so cool to see. It's so cool. Lifestyle change number 2, or tip number 2. I was drinking over 100 ounces of water every single day, and I set my alarm on my phone. So you can see 7, 10, 1 p.m., 4, 7. So I would drink about 20 ounces every 3 hours to make sure I was getting my water in. what I didn't know until actually just now, because I wasn't drinking it to get pregnant. I was drinking it to be healthy. And I was following Rachel Hollis's last 90 days, and they were really big on drinking half the amount of drinking half the drinking, what am I saying? Drinking half the amount of water of your body weight. So like if you weigh 100 pounds, you drink 50 ounces. I don't know if I said that right, by the way. Sorry, Rachel. Miss Rachel Hollis. I was drinking 100 ounces because I wanted to go all in, go big, go home. I don't weigh 200 pounds. As I'm doing a little bit of research here to see, hey, does that actually help people get pregnant? This is what I found, okay? This is what I found on the internet, so it must be true. Yes, drinking tons of water helps with you getting pregnant, or hopefully it does. I think obviously if somebody has a health reason why they cannot get pregnant, trust me, I've been in the infertility world. I get it. I get that there's just some things you cannot fix, and water won't fix it. Hopefully increasing your water can, I don't know. I don't know, but this is what helped me. What drinking water will do for you is it will help your cervical mucus. I said mucus. Apparently your cervical mucus is made up of 90% water, and your sperm needs an adequate amount of water to survive long enough to reach the egg. So if you don't have enough water, if you're not hydrated, maybe it's not gonna reach the egg like it could. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. So drink that water, would ya? I'm a rapper and a poet, just kidding. And so it says that drinking water should be the first thing you do for trying to conceive diet. That's good to know. The second thing about drinking water is it says, the uterus is where a developing baby must grow. It is critical for the uterus to be in tip-top shape. By drinking enough water, you can ensure that your uterus is healthy enough for an embryo to implant. If an embryo fails to implant, it can result in a miscarriage. So drinking enough water hopefully will help it implant. Now that's not going to say it's going to help with not having a miscarriage. Trust me, I had a miscarriage and I was drinking tons of water, but hopefully it helps with the chances of conceiving. Drinking water increases the overall health of your body, and this will ultimately improve your eggs. Your egg quality, you guys, your eggs, that's huge. Especially if you've been in this world for a long time, you know that is so big. We take all kinds of meds. We take all kinds of supplements. We'll not eat this, but we'll eat this just for egg quality. So you guys, water. It says, without sufficient water, your body can't process nutrients and hormones. Because fertility is not vital to a woman's health, the reproductive system is first to suffer when a woman is chronically dehydrated. You guys, drink your water. Tip number 2, so I'd say tip number 1 and 2 are the biggest changes that I made in my overall trying to conceive journey. The third thing, supplements. Now, my whole infertility, my whole trying to conceive journey, I've taken Vitex, I've taken, I don't know, prenatals, I've taken so many things. None of these are sponsored. This whole video, nothing is sponsored, but I'm sharing with you what I use and what I love and what I think helped, or at least what I used. And I don't even know if it necessarily helped, but this is just what I used, okay? Geritol. Now, it is a multivitamin. It does have folic acid. There is a myth that there is a baby at the bottom of one bottle. This is how much I have left. So Brian's coworker, Dave, I'm gonna give Dave a shout out. He told Brian that we should try Geritol. Now, because I was going through an IVF cycle, I had some prenatals. I was taking the prenatals the whole time, and I really didn't take Geritol because I had prenatals. After IVF cycle, I'd say about a month or so later, I ran out of the prenatals and I had the Geritol. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take it. So I've been taking Geritol for the last few months, at least since October, maybe September. And I don't know if that helped, but it's what I've been taking, and clearly I got pregnant before the end of the bottle. We'll see what happens because I'm gonna try to get pregnant again. The second thing, I increased my vitamin C. This is the vitamins that I was taking. Something I've been taking since last April or so is some CoQ10. So CoQ10 is the coenzyme Q10 supplement. I was taking it because I was told that it increases your egg quality. It improves your egg quality. So when I was tested for my egg quality, now I don't know when it was. It must have been, it was when I first started our infertility journey. So actually next month it will be 3 years. That's crazy, since we've been meeting with a fertility doctor. My egg quality was low. I don't know how low it was. I was taking this and I got tested again in April or at our IVF cycle, something like that. And my egg quality was up to 1.49. So it had gone up. You guys, it went up. What I do is I take one in the morning. I'll show you the pill. Oh no, Rory, don't go get it. I'll show you the pill. I take one in the morning and I take one at night. So it is almost gone, as you can tell. Once this is gone, I'm going to take, I think it's I don't know. It's not exactly this one, but it's a better version of CoQ10. Alex from Phil and Alex told me, I don't remember what she said. Alex, tell me again. No, I'll look at her DMs. I'll look at her DMs. I don't remember. Anyway, so I will let you guys know because I'm going to make another video of what I'm doing to try to conceive for our third pregnancy. Okay, the next thing I take is fish oil. Those are the third lifestyle changes I've been making, is making sure I'm taking them every single day, or at least that's what I was taking. Now things have changed since, and I will make another video, but I'm just telling you guys what I was doing before. Okay, so the fourth tip that I have is to use some kind of app to track your ovulation, to trap your cycle, to trap your cycle. Oh man, oh look how cute he looks right now. He's so cute. So use some kind of app. I really like the Ovia app. And so that is what I have on my phone. I'm pretty sure it's free. I don't know if it's not. You can see when I have my cycle by the raindrops. Actually, they're not raindrops. They're like blood drops. Blood rain. Anyway, and then the green part is when I'm supposed to be ovulating. Now it is kind of different in November because November is when I was supposed to start my period, but obviously I didn't because I found out I was pregnant. So it doesn't show when I was ovulating anymore. But you see when we got pregnant that day. Right now, I'll show you where we're at right now, okay? Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I don't want to show. I'm so weird, okay? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Oh, I'm so excited. No, I feel so weird. Okay, so this is January. So it shows that I'm ovulating right then. That's a lie. Maybe it's true. I don't know. I had a DNC December 21st. So it shows you when I started my period, which sucked. After a miscarriage, it sucks. And then it shows you when I'm ovulating. So right now we're ovulating and we're trying to have a baby. We'll see. This is the first cycle. This is the first time we're trying after our second miscarriage. So we will see. And it's actually kind of cool. So it tells you your fertility score, like your chances. It goes up to 10. I'm on cycle day 10. It tells you when you're likely to get pregnant. So my peak should be in a couple days. Anyway, so that's what I used. I wasn't using any ovulation strips. However, we're going to be using that this time around. So again, that will be in another video. Okay guys, so tip number 5. So about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, 10 months ago even, I was reading It Starts with the Egg. I have not finished it, but I want to. And it talks all about toxins and how they can be hormone disruptors and how it can make it harder to get pregnant. So I decided to switch everything natural. Okay, I shouldn't say everything because that's kind of expensive, but kind of a gradual process. So all of my cleaning products I use, pretty much natural for the most part. That's what I was using when we got pregnant. I was using the doTERRA On Guard mixed with water. All of my deodorant, I switched my deodorant. I used to use Secret, but I switched it just with all of the aluminum and everything that's in it. Now, I don't know if it plays a role in infertility, but I don't want to take a chance, especially with breast cancer. So I switched over to Schmidt's first, and it made my armpits kind of on fire. I called them fire pits because they were really, really red and like burned. And then I switched over to Native, which I like a lot more. I'm sure you can get it online. I got it from Target. It's like 11 bucks, but so worth it. This is what I'm using now. I'm trying to use, it's Primally Pure deodorant. It's charcoal. I'll show you. Ugh. Oh, I have to twist it. So that's what I used. I switched over to a lot of natural products to get rid of the toxins. One of the reasons I did that is because I was following Jenna Kutcher. And I don't know if you guys follow her on Instagram, if you follow her podcast, anything like that. She doesn't even know I exist. But that's okay. I know she does. She had switched over to these products, to some toxin-free products. And Primally Pure is where I found her. And when you're looking at infertility and all the switches that you can make with trying to get pregnant, a lot of times the first thing that you'll see is to cut out toxins because they are hormone disruptors. I'm going to try to take charge of the things that I can control, and what I can control is the toxins going in my body. Number 6 is all of our meat that I've switched over to is organic. It is grass-fed if it's meat. If it's a grass eater, I don't know. I like fish. I don't know if they'd eat fish. I mean, if they eat grass. Anyway, all of our meat I made sure was grass-fed, no antibiotics, no steroids. I don't know what else you would be in there. I would go to Sprouts or I would go to Costco, and all of the meat would be organic. It is more expensive, but we've been doing that for the last at least 6 months. And I think that's really helped my health overall. I don't know if that's played a factor in me getting pregnant, but that is one of the lifestyle changes I've made. I'd like to think that that helped with our infertility and getting pregnant naturally. Okay guys, it's really bright, but we're at the last one, okay? Number seven. So I know you're gonna hate me, okay? You're gonna hate me. I hated it when people said this to me, hated it. I hope that some of these changes can help somebody. Like I said, I'm not a doctor. This isn't gonna help everybody, but I think these changes helped me. That being said, I'm nervous to say this. I think that one of the biggest things that helped us get pregnant is we limited stress. We limited stress as much as we could. Now, there are some external stressors that you can't really control. I decided to recognize the things in my life that gave me stress, or certain people, certain situations, certain Facebook groups, certain people on Instagram, certain things in my day-to-day that gave me stress. And I either left the Facebook group, I unfollowed certain people on Instagram, I cut ties with certain people in real life because you know what, that person's toxic for me and I don't need that stuff. I took a break from sharing my infertility. I took a break from being totally submerged in the infertility world. Okay, so I shouldn't say I took a break. I love the TTC community. I love the people in this group, in this world, because guess what? We're sisters and we have this connection. We're here for each other. We're here together. It's like nobody knows what we're going through but each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I love my husband, but he does not get me like you guys do. He doesn't know the toll that it takes on a woman. Like anything else, when you are so consumed with that one thing, I think it gets unhealthy. Talking about just infertility and that becoming my entire world sucked me in, and I felt like that's the only thing that mattered about me. And then I'm consumed by anything and everything infertility. And when a subject like that is so personal, is so hard, and really challenging, oh my gosh, does it take a toll on you? At least it took a toll on me. I took a break from sharing lots of stuff on Instagram and lots of stuff on YouTube. Actually, I took a break from YouTube a long time ago because of our miscarriage, because of my mental health. So that's what I did. I limited stress as much as I could, what I could control. That's the big thing, what I could control. And in doing so, I think it helped stepping away from like focusing so much on infertility and focusing on trying to get pregnant after our IVF cycle failed. We were able to enjoy each other as a couple in our marriage. It's been 4.5 years, and Brian and I have tried to get pregnant for 4.5 years. Trying to conceive in the bedroom is not pretty. It is not sexy. It is not fun. It is a job. It is hard. And if you've been there, you know. And so after IVF cycle failed, that's, I swear, what we needed to be like, you know what, we're done, we're throwing in the towel. We have been able to enjoy our marriage and each other, and you know, in all different areas of our marriage, and not just focusing on infertility, and I guess reconnecting. And it gets so weird, not just being intimate to have a baby, but to show each other you love each other. This is not going to work for everybody. Who knows, it might not work for us again. We did have a miscarriage, but these changes that we made, I think are big factors into why we got pregnant naturally. All right, guys, so those are my tips, or at least those are the kind of lifestyle changes that we made, or I made, to help us get pregnant. Actually, I don't even want to say to help us get pregnant, or at least that helped us get pregnant, because we weren't really trying. We were just trying to be healthy and to make some lifestyle changes, and I really think it made a big difference. And we are going to be incorporating these lifestyle changes into our life, as well as some other ones to help us get pregnant for the 3rd time. And we hope that that it's a success, and that we get a healthy baby, and we get to bring that baby home, and that it's a miracle, and it's just the best, and we can share it. And anyway, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe and like the video below. Share it with your friends if you want. I know that not everybody's going to be the same. Not everybody's going to be able to have the same results as we did from these lifestyle changes, but I hope that it helps somebody. And like I said, I hope it helps us too. So stay tuned for another video from us on the tips, or at least what we're doing to conceive baby number, should I say baby number 3? I'm going to say baby number 3, even though we've miscarried 2 times. Baby number 3. We love you. We'll talk to you soon. Toodles.